Imagine a coin so rare that it was never even officially released to the public. A coin that exists in only a couple of examples, yet carries the weight of an entire nation's ambition. Before we uncover this incredible story, make sure you subscribe and like, because stories like this reveal how history, mystery, and rarity can turn a simple coin into a priceless treasure. The 1911 Canadian silver dollar is not just a rare coin, it is one of the most famous and valuable coins in Canadian history. Often called the Emperor of Canadian coins, this piece represents a moment when Canada was preparing to introduce its own silver dollar, but history took a different turn. The story begins in the early 20th century, when Canada was still developing its national identity and financial independence. At the time, Canadian currency did not include a circulating silver dollar. In 1911, plans were made to introduce a new $1 coin, and patterns were struck to test the design. These coins were produced at the Royal Mint, which was responsible for minting Canadian coins before Canada established its own full minting operations. However, despite these preparations, the coin was never officially released. The reasons remain somewhat unclear, but it is believed that changes in policy, economic considerations, and shifting priorities led to the cancellation of the project. As a result, the 1911 Canadian silver dollar remained a pattern coin, a prototype that never entered circulation. This is where its rarity becomes extraordinary. Only 3 examples of the 1911 Canadian silver dollar are known to exist today, 2 in silver and 1 in lead. This makes it one of the rarest coins not just in Canada, but in the entire world. Unlike coins that were widely produced and later reduced in number, this coin was rare from the very beginning. The historical significance of this coin is immense. It represents Canada's early attempt to establish a complete and independent currency system. It reflects a time when the country was evolving politically and economically, moving toward greater autonomy. This coin captures that moment of transition, making it a powerful symbol of Canadian history. In terms of design, the coin features King George V on the obverse, reflecting Canada's status as part of the British Empire at the time. The reverse includes a detailed and elegant design representing the denomination and national identity. While the design itself is beautiful, it is the story behind it that truly defines its value. The condition of the surviving coins is another important factor. Since these coins were never circulated, they remain in extremely high grades, with sharp details and minimal wear. In the world of rare coins, such pristine condition significantly increases value, especially combined with extreme rarity. The collector demand for the 1911 Canadian silver dollar is incredibly strong. It is considered the ultimate prize for collectors of Canadian coins. Because so few examples exist, owning one is seen as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Museums and elite collectors compete for these coins whenever they appear in the market. Another important aspect is that this coin is not a typical minting error, but rather a pattern coin, which makes it even more special. Pattern coins are often produced in very small numbers to test designs, and many never survive. This adds an extra layer of uniqueness and historical importance. Authenticity is critical for a coin of this level. Each known example has been thoroughly studied and verified by experts. Detailed records, physical characteristics, and historical documentation are used to confirm authenticity. Without this verification, a coin of such high value would not be trusted in the market. The metal composition of the silver examples is similar to other coins of the era, primarily silver, giving it intrinsic value. However, like most rare coins, its true worth lies far beyond its metal content. The lead example, although not precious in metal, is equally valuable because of its rarity and role in the coin's history. One of the most powerful factors influencing its value is provenance. Each of the known examples has a well-documented ownership history, often linked to major collections and institutions. This history adds credibility and prestige, making the coin even more desirable. The value of the 1911 Canadian silver dollar reflects all these factors combined. One of the silver examples has sold for over $1 million, and its value continues to rise as demand increases and supply remains almost non-existent. Given its rarity, future sales could reach even higher prices. What makes this coin truly fascinating is the combination of what it represents and what it never became. It was meant to be part of everyday currency, yet it remained a hidden treasure. It was designed for circulation, yet it became a collector's dream. In conclusion, the 1911 Canadian silver dollar is far more than a coin. It is a symbol of ambition, history, and rarity. Its extreme scarcity, historical importance, perfect condition, and strong collector demand make it one of the most desirable coins in the world. And perhaps the most powerful thought is this: sometimes the coins that were never meant to be used become the most valuable of all. This coin proves that rarity, history, and story can transform even an unrealized idea into a $1 million legend.